Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and today I just wanted to quickly talk about Morning Musume's newest single and instead big, super long title, which I know I'm going to screw up if I try to even pronounce it, so I'm not going to even try. So for those of you who know, this is Aichan's very last single, and it's also a double A-side. I don't know why I just did that. It's a double A-side, and that's pretty exciting because there's never been a double A-side in Morning Musume history. There's been a double B-side, but there's never been a double A-side. The PV was really, really cute. There are two PVs in the one that I saw in the preview, and it's up on the Morning Musume channel, and I'll try to find the link and I'll post it below somewhere, or I'll post it around here. More likely it'll be below. I want to start off talking about the members. Aichan is back to brown, and she has this really beautiful honey brown hair right now. And I think it's like the blonde coming with like any brown hair dye she's doing, but like the blonde just turned so beautiful when she put brown into it. It's like this just very beautiful brown hair that she's got, and so I think it's just a very classy way for her to go out rather than having that really tacky blonde color, because I think that just looked so gross. I don't know why, but I did not like blonde Aichan. I thought it was unique and different, but I didn't like it. Gaki-san looked like she lost a lot of weight, and she's done this before where she lost a lot of weight, and she did that right before Shogunai, and her teeth come out a lot, and you can tell when she loses weight because like her teeth just are pronounced so much more so, and you can see her rib cage in the dance shot. And so I love Gaki-san, but I really wish she wouldn't have lost so much weight, because I like her when she's got a little bit more weight on her. Like in Only You, she was gorgeous. Now she's just so thin, and I don't think that's healthy. Sayu looked gorgeous once again, and I said it for Fantasy DX. She looked beautiful in Fantasy DX. She looked gorgeous in this PV. She was beyond beautiful, and if you saw it, you know exactly what I mean. She had this really radiant elegance to her while having that same kawaii-ness that she really likes to have. The 9th gen, with the exception of Riho, were practically non-existent in the PV as well as with the distribution. So I don't really have a lot to say about them other than Eripon really impressed me. She looked really pretty in this PV. Canon was just her normal silly self. She reminds me so much of Ogawa back in the old days. I don't know why. Fukumura was kind of just in the background. Riho was pushed again, and I don't like that. I don't mind her, but I don't like that she was being pushed. Now to the actual song. It looks like a lot of the members who don't normally get lines got pushed this time. I was so excited. Gaki got more than her standard 2 lines that she's been getting. Sayu got a big lead. She was actually one of the leads, and I didn't think I would ever see Sayu as a lead in a single. I never thought I'd see the day that Sayu was a lead except for Namida ga Tomanai Hogogo, because she doesn't have the best voice in Morning Musume. So to see her as a lead was so exciting. Reina was not as prominent. She was still prominent, but not as much so. Aichan was in the background, kind of like watching over the girls she's been pushing for all these years. So it's really great to see her kind of in the background this time. The song was very reminiscent of Sora, We're Alive, as well as Maji Desu Ka Suka. And I don't know why, but it just reminded me a lot of those two. Like, they had a lot of very similar feelings to those two. But it was very reminiscent of the golden era. But just the song, the PV was very, very mature, and I watched the PV in public, and to be honest, I was actually a little bit uncomfortable watching the PV, because in the first part of the PV, the girls are in really slinky, almost bathing suit kind of outfits, and while it's attractive for the senpai members, for the juniors it just felt uncomfortable because they're all really young, and so to see them dressed like that, it kind of felt like I was a little bit pervy sitting around in the middle of the public library watching this video. And there are like all these people walking by because it's orientation. I'm like looking at my computer, and I'm sure I got a lot of looks like, oh, what kind of school are we sending our children to? There are people watching Japanese porn in the library. So I was honestly a little bit uncomfortable with the actual first part of the video, but I thought the outfits were really pretty otherwise. The dance felt very K-pop to me, and I haven't seen a lot of K-pop videos, but the dance just felt very K-pop to me, and maybe you have a different opinion, and I would love to hear that. Please post it below. I really want to hear. But I really just felt like the dance was very K-pop. I liked it, but it felt different from Morning Musume. It almost felt like the normal choreographer was not involved, because it felt so different than what the other dances have. I thought there was a lot of significance to the idea of stars, and I really just like stars in general. I thought it was really cute. Aichan reaching up to the star and grabbing it, kind of like reaching her final goal, coming to the end of the line, and moving on into the next door, and just seeing all her Morning Musume members sleeping, waking up, and moving on without her. And I thought that was really symbolic, and it was very sweet and very moving. Part 2 of the music video was very colorful. The first part of the music video was this gold outfit, and then the second one they're wearing these really larger-than-life, ridiculous outfits, and they were just very beautifully made, and I really liked them. I thought they were really cute, and a lot of people were saying that this PV itself was very reminiscent of the old days. I think the tune of the song felt reminiscent. I don't know if necessarily the PV felt reminiscent, but I liked it nonetheless. There were a couple things I was a little bit confused about. Number one was that they superimposed Sayu's head over Reina's body. And I don't know if that's for the fact that maybe it's a symbol of maybe Sayu's going to start taking over where Reina used to be. And if so, that's really exciting, because I love Reina. But I love Sayu so much more, and I would love to see her as a lead, because her voice is maturing and becoming so much more beautiful that I think she really could take on a lead position. And so I wonder if maybe that was a little bit symbolic of saying Sayu's gonna start taking over a little bit, so get ready for it. But if that's not what it meant, I was confused why they superimposed her body on Reina and not just like something else, like a penguin or something, like something random, or maybe even like Cactus-san, which everybody seems to love from Maji desu Kasuka. Number two that I was really confused about was, why did Ai-chan have a gun? I was really confused about it. And through the PV, she would like shoot at the camera and like at people. Nothing was coming out, but like she was shooting a gun, and I didn't really get that. It was cute, but I just didn't really get the connection. Something that I thought that was really cute and very symbolic was Kanon eating the apple and then growing the wings and flying away. And I'm really hoping that that's going to be symbolic for the fact that Tsunku's going to let her take off, and that she's really going to be able to show what she's got. Because I saw a video from when she did some karaoke with Reina, and I believe it was with Fukumura, and that girl has got some power to her voice that I did not know that she had. So I'm really hoping that that's symbolic for her being able to take flight in Morning Musume. Now for the English of the video. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would have to give the English a 3. And the reason for this is because of, number one, the Michishigi hamburger. I don't know why, but as soon as I read that, all I thought of was like little Shigi-san with 2 buns and like Ai-chan or Reina eating her. I just thought that was a really tragic image to have a Michishigi hamburger. The next really big English flaw was the background for Riho. It was like a crossword puzzle looking thing, but it was supposed to be a genogram, which is where you write down all your family and then you like see where everybody's connected. And I was confused first by the old broth, the mother-in-law and father-in-law, as opposed to father and mother and high. Didn't really strike me as proper English. And the grandfather, that also didn't really make much sense to me. I guess I'm just expecting that for a Morning Musume PV, that everything should be perfect. Especially for Ai-chan's last single, I really feel like you should not have any flaws. But the old broth really just was the one thing that destroyed all the English marks. I just want to say that the one thing I appreciated most about this video was the little hidden Mickey that was right after Gaki-san's first line. So to wrap this all up, I really enjoyed this single. I liked it a lot. I loved that it was a double A-side. I loved the tempo. I loved the feel of it. I can't wait to find out what the lyrics are and get the translation for it. But I liked the song overall, and I loved the PV. I thought it was super cute. I cannot wait to see a live of this. So that's what I'm most excited about. But it is on the Morning Musume channel here on YouTube, so go and check it out. Come back, tell me what you think. I really would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe above. That would be wonderful, because I love you all. If you like this video, click like. If you have anything to say, put it in the comments. I really want to hear it. I know I've got like a pretty good fan base going on for my Morning Musume videos, so I know you guys are out there. I know you guys are watching. Please comment. I really want to hear from you guys. So anyway, that is the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.